Look at that ice. Ain't nothing better than some ice, especially compared to some yellow, some lemonade. Shout out to Jumpman Bostic. This is the effects of our Soul Savior sauce. Check it out. First, let me start by stating this is not Retro Bright. Similar, but not the same. The secret and the difference is in the hydrogen peroxide. It's not the brown bottle store-bought version that you usually buy. This is more of a highly concentrated industrial grade hydrogen peroxide used for God knows what. This high-powered hydrogen peroxide reduces the amount of sessions that you would usually have to do in order to deoxidize your soul and make the sauce that much more potent. Other than that, the package is basically the same, except we've modified the amounts of the ingredients such as the glycerin and the xanthine gum to make it our own certain creamy texture. When you buy a bottle, you'll see that we have some OxiClean in a little bag that you add to your topical solution before you apply to the shoes. But we'll have instructions on that coming up next. First, you're going to need a toothbrush to clean the bottom of the shoe before applying the sauce. When you are applying the sauce, make sure to use a generous amount to cover up each area of the shoe that you want to deoxidize. You're going to want to use that toothbrush to spread around and work in the sauce. This solution works better if you work it in. Brush it in as you would anything else. Now for the OxiClean. Disclaimer for this video, don't add such a generous amount as we do. This is just a representation. We believe the OxiClean has a negligible effect on the effectiveness of the sauce as a whole. And we're not providing as much OxiClean as we show here, so you're going to want to conserve that as much as possible anyways. Just as before, work in the solution. Everything works better if you work it into the shoe. Use that toothbrush and get into every little corner, every hole, everything that's yellow, work the sauce in. The sauce is substantially spread around. Go ahead, leave it out in the sun and let it bake for about 20 to 30 minutes. After said time, bring it back to the sink and wash it all off. Now in the interest of time, we didn't leave it out there for the full 20 to 30 minutes. We came straight back, so don't expect to see any results in this video from this particular shoe. Now those are just some simple instructions on how to use our Soul Savior sauce. All that's left is rinse and repeat. There are barely any procedures that allow you to simply do it once and have clear soles depending on the severity. If it's a new shoe, only a few months old and starting to yellow, then maybe one application would be enough. But to severity of that shoe being a couple years old and going through some pretty rough times, it took about 3 or 4 sessions to get them all the way clear. Shoot me an email and I'll explain some more to you and give you more examples of what we use the Soul Savior sauce on. And if you want to find some, you can find some at the Kicks Bay on Instagram, and you can find it on the link below. Subscribe and keep watching. I wear my sneakers out.